Hey G-Squad, welcome back to Sort of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool right here, and this what this is a brand new product from the eufy security brand. For this product in particular, they call it SoloCam S340, and here's what this is a wired-free 3K pan and tilt security camera that has dual camera option on here, and supposedly it does have like a spotlight option from what I understand, so I believe it's like right there. But we'll give it a try in a second when we do set it up. And then right here we do have the solar panel that you do have the option to set up on the actual camera, or you guys can extend it to make it a little bit further away. And I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. They mentioned for the product it does have a solar plus technology on here, so that way the solar panel option on here, it works a lot better. Even if there's not direct sunlight option on here, it will still charge it pretty well compared to like the previous version or from other brand. They mentioned how the product has smart zoom by 8x zoom and has a pan and tilt option. They mentioned how it does have a removable solar panel, which is what I mentioned. It does have a color night vision option, and it has a on-device AI detection and tracking option. So the color night vision is really cool, so that way you can see stuff in darker setting in color, which is really awesome. Because typical night vision option give you guys a black and white color. So I'm very excited about that new thing that's on here as well. On the side right here, they do mention some of the benefit of using the eufy security app. And then right here in the back, they do probably got some more specs and features on here. So you can see how for this photo right here, they do have the option for you guys to pull out the removable solar panel option. So that way you can move it to direct sunlight if you guys want to. But they mentioned how it doesn't have any blind spot on here, since it does have a 360 Penable and Totable camera option on here. And they do tell you guys what kind of lens they do have on here as well. So there's a 2x telephoto lens and a 3K wide angle lens for you guys to use. So that would get a very good coverage throughout your whole entire space when you guys do use that. And they also mentioned how it does have a built-in local storage of 8GB when you guys use it. So that way the stuff that you guys are recording on here is very secure and safe. So that's everything that's on the outside of the package. Let me actually open it up to show you guys the inside. So once you guys open up, inside right here is what the product looks like. So the very first thing inside right here, they do provide you guys a solar panel that you guys can set up. And they do have this film for you guys to remove. So the first time using the product, you definitely remove the film first. So just like this. And this is what the solar panel looks like. So this is the solar plus option I mentioned. And then here is the back. So you can feel free to screw this onto the product when you guys do set it up. Or like I mentioned, feel free to extend the cable on here to make it longer to reach further away to get direct sunlight if you guys want to. But it is USB-C for the cable. And when you guys do feel the solar panel option on here, it feels really high quality and really smooth. So that's the first thing inside. The next thing right underneath that, they do probably got a lot of accessories in the bottom. So pretty much what's included inside or underneath that, they do probably got a bunch of mounting accessories that you can use. So one for the camera option, and then one for the actual product when you guys set it up. And the way how to design this part right here, it is tiltable and adjustable based on your own preference. And the back part is where you guys want to screw it in through the holes. Right here they do provide you guys the screws that you can use. So feel free to screw it on when you guys do set it up. Right here they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And provide you guys the precision sticker so that we can set up correctly. And then right here they do provide you guys some cables. So this one right here is a USB to USB-C cable that's in use. And for the other cable here, this is USB-C to USB-C. So I'm assuming this is the cable that allows you guys to extend it further away if you guys want to. So I'm assuming this cable right here is where you're gonna plug it in here. And this side is where you guys want to extend it to actually plug it onto the other side of the camera when you guys do set the solar panel option. And then last but not least, we do have the actual product here. So the overall product right here doesn't feel too heavy. It actually feels like it has a little bit of weight to it, but not like super heavy. Like I mentioned, for this camera, you do have the pan and tilt option. So feel free to move it left and right. 360 if you guys do want to, which is really awesome. And you do have the option to tilt it up and down to different angles if you guys do need to. That way you do get very good coverage when you guys do use it. Top out right here, we do have the in-ear light that will turn on when you guys got it on. And here we do have like the speaker option. I believe on the product right here, they do have like the microphone that will turn on when you guys do use a two-way audio option. Top out right here is where you guys want to screw it on if you guys want to mount on the solar panel option. This part right here is where you guys will mount on this part right here to use it as a stand option to set up. So just clip it on like that. And that way you can mount this onto the wall when you guys got it set up. If you guys want to take it out, there's a button for you to release it to take it out really easily. On the side right here, they do have the brand name eufy security. Same thing for this as well. And the first time using the product, you do want to remove the film here as well. Same thing for the little sensor here. And when you guys do look at the lens on here, definitely looks very high quality. Like I mentioned, they do have like the 8x zoom option and 3K video quality when you guys use that. And I'm assuming right here is the night vision option or sensor option. In this right here, we probably have the light option. So it definitely looks very nice and very high quality when you guys do look at it. And I love how they do have the dual camera option on here to give you guys a better coverage when you guys use it. And then for the back part right here, if you guys remove the other film option, they do have this part right here for you guys to open up. And they also have a sync button right here. So as to open up, inside right there is where you guys want to plug in cable to actually recharge it and activate it. So for the first time using the product, it is recommended for you guys to plug in a cable to recharge it to make sure it's fully charged before you guys do use it outside. And obviously when you guys got the cable all plugged in for the solar panel option, this is where it's plugging in as well. So once you guys are not using it, close it back up. So just like that. And that's pretty much everything that's included in the package. What I'm doing right now is plugging a cable to show you guys how to charge it up first. And then we'll power it on and connect it to show you guys what it actually looks like if you guys would set it up. So for right now, let's plug in the cable to show you guys how to charge it first. So once you guys plug it in, the front part right here, the light does turn on, and you can see. So right now it's loading up. So technically for this product, for the SoloCam S340, you don't have to use a solar panel if you guys want to. Feel free to plug it in directly to wire it on if you guys want to, but it is designed for you guys to use it with the solar panel option. So pretty much if you guys were to use it without the solar panel option somewhere else, you guys can just pretty much just screw it on here and just set up your solar panel on top right here to use it. So very easy for you to set up this part right here. For this test right now, before I should bring it outside, I want to set it up using the app control and show you guys what it looks like on the app first. So if you guys don't have the app already, you do want to download it. This is the eufy security app. And pretty much what you guys do is add the device. So in this case right here, we do have the SoloCam S340. And you guys want to set it all up. So right now, tell me to connect it onto the network first, to the Wi-Fi network. Let's do that first. Once you guys got connected, it tells you guys to press the sync button at back for 2 seconds until you guys hear a beep. Alright, so once you guys hear the beep and it's flashing blue, click on next right here. And they mentioned how it will generate a QR code for you to scan. So press OK and just scan the code using camera.
Connecting to the Wi-Fi network, please wait.
And what you guys can do is press on her 2 beeps and now it's connecting. So give it like a few seconds, few minutes to connect it.
Setup was successful.
Alright, so we got it all set up. So right now it should be almost done connecting. Just give it a few more seconds. And notice how on the actual image right here on the app, it shows you guys how to set it up if you guys were to set up the solar panel on top. That is what it would look like if you guys were to use like that instead of using the extender cable option to make it further away. So once you guys got it all set up, this is what the app looks like. So you see how I show you guys 2 images on here, 2 video quality option on here, one on top and one on the bottom. So one of them is a zoom option and the one is a regular option right here. I'll put this down for now. That way I don't have to keep holding it because we don't have that set up right now. But notice how when you guys put it down, it does turn on the night vision option on here because it's very dark on my table because it's facing directly on my table right now. But you see on here, they do give you a lot of different options available. They do have the record option, the sound option, the speak option, pan and tilt, and the light option. Let me turn on the light to show you guys what it looks like first. So I do turn on the light. That is what the light looks like. Very bright light. You can see how when you guys do use that. If you guys press on again, it turns off. If you guys use the pan and tilt option, let's try to move it around. So that's how far it goes up. And that's how far it goes down. Bring it back up. If you guys bring it left and right. That's how far it goes that way. Bring it the other way. That's how far it goes that way. So definitely give you guys a very good coverage on here when you guys do use that. So feel free to turn left and right, up and down, etc. That way you can get a very good coverage throughout everywhere when you guys do use that. Let's move it back to the front. Alright, if I do swipe this way, there's some more options available on here for you guys to use. So there's a screenshot option, there's a night vision option, there's an AI tracking, and a look around option. So if you guys do press on the night vision option on here, we're currently using a black and white option. If you guys do press on the bottom one right here, that is the color night vision option. And notice how when we turn on the color night vision option on here, it's not black and white anymore. So the product works really well in terms of what you guys do get even before we actually give it a try. It's not black and white anymore, if you can see the color. And if you guys do press right here, you do have the option to change the setting on here for the quality of the video quality, or feel free to use auto mode on here. But it pretty much has 3K, 1080p, or 720p. And if you guys look at the top right corner right here, they do have an alarm option for you guys to press. So maybe if you guys see like an intruder or something or like a thief, you guys can turn it on to scare them away. And if you guys do press right here, that is a setting page for you guys to change the different setting on here if you guys want to. So you do have the option to turn it on and turn it off. There's a motion detection option, the power manager option, preset position, spotlight setting, and etc. So you do have the option to increase and lower the brightness level on here for the spotlight if you guys want to. And you do have the option to change like the pan and tilt option on here if you guys want to as well. And feel free to adjust like the audio setting, the video setting, and etc. on here as well. So if you guys do press on video setting, you do have the option to turn on and turn off the watermark option. And you do have the option to adjust different settings on here as well. So for example, if you guys press on view mode, you do have the option to use only one of them or both of the lens when you guys use it. Probably better for you guys to use two lenses to give you guys a better result when you guys use it and a lot more coverage when you guys use it as well. Just keep in mind that if you guys use the dual view option, it drains the battery a lot more than the single view option. And you do have the option to share the device with your family and friends. So that way they do have access as well if you guys want to give the access to your friends or family. So that is pretty much everything that's on the product. One right now is give it a try to record it on here and show you guys what the audio sounds like and also what the image quality looks like when you guys do use it. So the next image that you guys are going to see right here is probably going to be the image from the actual product. So I'm going to turn off the spotlight for now and I'm going to record it. So what you guys are listening to right now and what you guys are looking at right now is the audio quality and the video quality that's coming from the actual camera right here. You can see this actually looks like from this far away. If you guys were to turn on the light, this is what the quality looks like with the light on. And here's what it actually looks like with it off. One right now is to turn off the light and show you guys what it actually looks like with the light off. Alright, so if I do turn off the light, this is what actually looks like the dark setting when we do use it. So I'm assuming it's still sensing some of the light that's coming in from the other room. That's why it's not working just yet. Let me try to turn off the light in the other room as well and try again. Alright, so I turn off the light in the other room. Let's give it a try one more time. So it doesn't seem like it's activating the night vision option on here. Let me see why. So let's say what's happening right now is the fact that when you guys turn on the color night vision option on here, it seems like it does turn on the light to get a better view. Let me try to change it to the black and white option. Alright, so now we do have it on a black and white night vision option. You can see this what actually looks like when you guys do use it. Let me try to turn it back on to color night vision option and see what happens. Alright, so it does turn on the spotlight option when we do use it on the color night vision option on here. So I guess when you guys use the color night vision option, it does turn on the spotlight option as what you can see right here for the test. So this actually looks like when you guys use the black and white option versus the color night vision option. And notice how when you guys do use the camera on here, whenever it spots someone on the camera moving around or something, it will give you guys a notification on top. So similar to this one right here, you can see. But that is pretty much what the image quality looks like when you guys use it in a bright setting versus a dark setting, and also what it actually looks like when you guys use it in a black and white night vision option versus the color option. And obviously, like I mentioned, it does have the AI tracking option if you guys want to use the option on here, and the pan and tilt option as well. So pretty much how the pan and tilt option works is that once you guys turn it on, if you guys look at the camera on here, the camera on here will move towards you when you guys do use it and keep you guys in the frame. So I do move my hand this way, it will follow it. But once it sees your face, it goes back to your face to keep you guys in frame when you guys do use it. So for example, if I do turn around, if I do put something in front, doesn't work. But once it sends my face on the side here, it will readjust and it'll look for me again. You can see how it's moving towards me. If you guys turn the other way, look for me again. It starts following me again. And that's pretty much the AI tracking on here when you guys use that. If you guys do turn on the 360 look around option on the app, it will pretty much turn it 360 to look around when you guys use that. So there's another cool option available on here for you guys to use. So that's pretty much how you guys use the product and what you guys do get on here. Very easy and very simple to use it. All you guys need to do is put it in direct sunlight to get the power on there to recharge it, which is really convenient. And like I mentioned, how it does have the solar plus technology on here, so that way you guys don't have to worry about not having direct sunlight on there, because the solar panel on here will get any sunlight that will go on the solar panel to recharge the product. If for whatever reason it doesn't charge up, you do have the option to take it off really easy and just recharge it again. So I feel like for this product, it's more ideal for you guys to use it maybe in your backyard or somewhere that it's not easy for someone to steal the camera. since they do have the option right here for you guys to take it off really easy that I showed us earlier. So just keep that in mind when you guys got it all set up. Alright, so one other test I want to show you guys on here is like the audio on here in terms of speaker. So because I can't use it right now right next to it, I have to walk away. So what I'm going to do is to put my microphone on here and walk away and record it. And as I walked away, you guys will see that the camera on here in terms of pan and tilt, and also the AI tracking option on here, it will turn and follow me when I do walk out. So make sure to watch it right here. But let's put a microphone here, and what I'm going to do is walk away and use the audio on here for two-way audio to show you how it does work. So notice how the product is actually following me when I walk away on here. But when I do speak to it, this actually sounds like from far away. So there's definitely a lot of feedback on here when you guys do use it, especially if you guys don't walk far away. But this actually sounds like when you guys do use it. So the audio on here is actually very clear when you guys use it. Feel free to adjust it if you guys want to increase or lower it. And notice how I walk back into frame on here in the behind the camera. Notice how the camera is moving because of the AI tracking option on here, which is really cool. So I can see for the pan and tilt option on here, it definitely does work, and it works pretty well to keep you guys in frame when you guys do move it around. And that's pretty much what the audio sounds like when you guys do use it. But that's pretty much everything that's on the product. Now that we show you guys how the product works and what it actually looks like when you guys do use it, now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality solar camera to use at your home, in your office, or anywhere else, that pretty much give you guys everything on here in terms of dual camera, solar option to recharge it, high quality image quality on here. They do have like the night vision in black and white and also color option, spotlight option, and so much more. Then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't want these, obviously don't buy one and save it on something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.